Hello and welcome to the Language School the World, where learning authentic English is easy and fun. Now, today we're going to look at the verb to be, which is super important because it tells us who we are, where we are, or how we feel. Now, let me show you some different forms of the verb to be. But before we start, we kindly ask you to click on the subscribe button so you never miss out on all our free content and our channel can continue growing. Your support means the world to us. Thank you. Now, let's take a closer look at the different forms of the verb to be. So we have the subject and then the verb. For example, I am happy. Or you are new here. He or she or it is, she is a manager. We are in the office. They are on a call. So do you see how the verb to be changes depending on the subject? Let's break it down. When you use to be, the form of the verb changes to match the subject of the sentence, who or what we're talking about. For example, with I, we say I am, or I'm as a contraction. With he or she or it, we say he is, she is, it is, or also the contractions his, she's, and its. For you, we, and they, we use are. So you are, we are, they are. And here again, you can have contractions. So you can say you're, we're, there. It is a little different for each subject, but once you get the hang of it, it is really simple. Now let's look at negative sentences. To make a sentence negative, we simply add not after the verb to be. We can also use contractions to make sentences be shorter and sound more casual. Now, here is how it looks. Let's look at the full form with no contractions now. So you would say, I am not tired, or you are not late, or he or she, or it as well, is not in the office. We are not busy. They are not at work. Now, when we use contractions, let me give you the same sentences. I'm not tired. You aren't late. He isn't in the office. We aren't busy. They aren't at work. Now, remember an important tip. There is no contraction with I am not. You can only say I'm not. Never say I'm not, because it doesn't exist. Now, let's look at questions. So to ask a question with the verb to be, we move the verb before the subject. This is how it looks. Am I late? Are you ready? Is he in a meeting? Are we on time? Are they coming to the meeting? So now, if someone asks you this question, you need to answer it. And when answering these questions, we often use contractions for smoother and more natural conversations. For example, are you ready? Yes, I am. Is she the manager? Yes, she is. Are they here? Yes, they are. Negative short answers. Are you ready? No, I'm not. Is she the manager? No, she isn't. Are they here? No, they aren't. Quick tips on contractions. So contractions are very common in spoken English and in informal writing. In formal writing, like essays or reports, it's better to use full forms like I am or they are. And then don't forget that for contractions, it is spelled IT apostrophe S. and there is, you just put the apostrophe and the S. These come up a lot in everyday English. Now, let's see how we can use a verb to be at work. I'll give you some examples. For example, you use it with job titles. I am an engineer. She is a designer. We are teachers. They are accountants. Now, it's your turn. Say your job title out loud. For example, I am a student. Great. Keep practicing. Now, example number 2, you can use the verb to be in locations in the office. For example, I am in the meeting room. We are at the reception desk. Or he is in the break room. They are in the conference room. Do you see how to use to be to talk about where people are? Where are you right now? Say it with me. I am at home. Another use of the verb to be is for feelings and status. For example, I am busy, or she is tired. We are excited about the new project, or they are ready to start the new meeting. So, how do you feel today? Say it with me. I am happy, or I am tired. You can also use the verb to be to ask questions in the workplace. For example, are you the new colleague? The answer is yes, I am, or no, I'm not. Or is she in the meeting room? The answer will be yes, she is, or no, she isn't. Are we ready to start the meeting? The answer can be yes, we are, or no, we aren't. Now it's your turn. Practice asking and answering questions using to be. Try saying, are you busy? Now, before we finish, let me tell you about some common mistakes with the verb to be. So, first of all is forgetting to use the verb to be. For example, I teacher. The correct answer or the correct sentence would be I am a teacher. Making up the forms. For example, he are late. So it should be he is late. Using corrections incorrectly. She is not there. The correct one would be she isn't there. Fantastic work, everyone. Now you know how to use the verb to be in work situations. Keep practicing, introduce yourself, ask questions, and use to be to talk about your job, your location, and your feelings. Remember, mastering a language is all about practice and perseverance. So keep watching, keep practicing, and don't be afraid to make mistakes. That's how we grow as learners. If you enjoyed this video, please like it and share it with your friends, and don't forget to subscribe for more practical English tips. Thanks for watching.